Good morning, parents. This is Sandra with your morning meditation. Before we jump in and learn the words of encouragement that Father has for you for today, please take a moment out and just hit that like button for me. It gives us the opportunity to share these meditations with more parents. And please do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already so that you won't miss any of our great content. So let's see the word that Father has for you today. And he said to them, "Come away by yourselves to a desolate place and rest a while. For many were coming and going, and they had no leisure even to eat." So here Jesus is showing you the example that your self care is essential. People were coming and going. There were still people who were looking for their time and attention. But he said, take a break, come aside for a while, because you haven't even had a chance to rest or to eat. And this is an example for you to take care of yourself. It is empowering. It is not selfish for you to take care of yourself. You will show up as the best version of yourself once you've been rested, once you've been nourished, once you've had sleep and some refreshment, once you've allowed your brain to relax and to process. Now you can come forward and be able to help those people around you a much better way. But if you're constantly allowing people to draw everything out of you, never taking a break, then you're going to find that your reservoir is depleted. And then how you show up is going to be much different. Stressed, maybe even to the point of burnout. We find that we're cranky, we're less tolerant, we're less loving, less kind. All of those things are going to show up, and that's not who you are. It's just a reflection of what you're going through at this moment. So ensure that every day and consistently you prioritize your self care as Jesus is doing here. Take a break, go to a desolate place where you're not going to have people constantly drawing on you, and rest for a while. So today that may look like a lunch break. Today that may look like you just go into the break room or even go into the bathroom and just taking a few extra minutes and just gather your thoughts and center yourself and do some breathing, do something somewhere, take a walk in lunch, go sit on a bench, do something that will allow your system to refresh. And then you can go back and be a much stronger minded, much more resilient version of yourself. Come to me, all you who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. So, here, if you've gotten to the point of allowing so much to be pulled out of you that now things feel heavy and laborsome, he says, bring it to me, come to me, and I will give you rest. I will refresh your soul. I will give you the ability to find a different perspective and look at things that maybe before were so harsh or toxic and negative. Now I can have you see it in a different light, that now you can navigate that. Won't be able to necessarily remove the situation or the person or the thing that gives rise to the stress, but he can help your perspective on how you navigate it, how you show up. The only thing you're responsible for is your response to the situation. We can't change other people, but you have the full power to be able to change how you perceive and how you engage them. So if you find that you're heavy laden, if you find that things are weighing on you, that you have no rest, you're constantly worrying, you're stressed and concerned, then that means that your burden is too heavy. And you go to him who takes that yoke, takes that burden, and allow him to give you his yoke, which he says is easy and his burden is light. So he doesn't want you to carry that. He said, bring it to me. So today, if you're heavy laden, take it to him and leave it with him and go away knowing that he's going to handle whatever the situation is. Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be known to God. And the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and minds in Christ Jesus. Finally, brothers, whatever is true, whatever is honorable, whatever is just, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is commendable, if there is any excellence, if there is anything worthy of praise, think about these things. So, stress comes because of what's in the mindset, what you're focused on. So here he's saying, reset your focus, reorient what you're focusing on. Focus on what is honorable, what is good, what is lovely, things of excellence, and the stress will alleviate instead of focusing on the things that are a source of stress. Remember, stress comes from inside. It's what you're thinking. So the situation is there, but how you engage the situation is key. This is why mindset is key. What's your mindset as you're dealing with that situation? You adjust your mindset, you're going to adjust the entire scenario. So focus on whatever is pure, whatever is lovely. What can you see in that thing that you can commend? What can you see in that person that can help you find something positive? Find something positive, even if it's something that you've learned. I've learned to be more resilient, more kind, more patient, not align myself in these types of situations. Whatever you may have learned. Or if you don't see anything, ask him to show you, Lord, what can I learn from this? Why is this situation here? There is always something for us to learn from every scenario. So if you can't see it, if he hasn't opened your mind to that yet, just ask him to. Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you, and I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. So it doesn't matter the situation, doesn't matter what other people are doing, doesn't matter world events, doesn't matter what's going on even in your household, on your job, in your neighborhood. He says, fear not, because I'm with you. When you're going anywhere, you are never going alone. So you have no need to be dismayed. Look to him for the strength he has promised you and for the help he has promised you. He has promised to hold you up. So if you feel like you're falling, seek him to fulfill the promise. Lord, you said you would hold me up. You said that you would be my strength. I need you to be my strength. I need strength. I need courage. I need wisdom. I need insight. I need you fill in the blank. And you look to him and with full expectation, he says, he who lacks, ask. If you knock, I will open. If you seek, you will find. He doesn't have you come knocking and asking and seeking and keep the door closed on you. He just always says, come to me. So go fully assured that even before you finish speaking, he's already answering you. He's already bringing forth the thing that you need. But Moses' father-in-law said to him, what you are doing is not good. Surely you and these people with you will wear yourselves out, because the task is too heavy for you. You cannot handle it alone. So again, we're seeing examples where it is okay to not be able to do something by yourself. It's okay and wisdom to ask for help, firstly of your father, to never do anything on your own, and then look to him to say, this is too much. Who can you send to help me navigate this, just like they did with Moses? They had leaders in different ranks. If you have responsibility for multiple things, what can you delegate? What can you ask for help with? So it is not a weakness to need help. It is actually a strength to be able to ask for help. Remember, everything's about perspective. So if you're heavy laden, you have a lot of responsibility, you feel like you can't handle it on your own, and the deadlines and timeframes are pending, ask him for direction. How can I get help with this? And be open to whomever and however he answers that. But he will answer it because he does not want you walking around with a load that is going to be too much for you to bear and remain in the right, healthy mindset. If you haven't done so already, please, 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 pretty please, do click that thumbs up button to let me know that you see value in this. Also, please remember to check out your app store for our Coaching for Parents app. It has some amazing free content that is going to be invaluable to you as you navigate raising your tweens and teens. And as you go into your day, remember that you are highly blessed, greatly favored, and deeply loved, and that you already are victorious in Him. So go forward today with the expectation of success. And keep your eye open for little treats that He may have already planted along the pathway of this day for you. I'll see you tomorrow, same time, for another moment of meditation.